flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airwaves. Keep sitting hundred like every single day. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airwaves. Keep sitting hundred like every single day. RPX. Yeah, just the RPX where you can sit back and catch a vibe at. But your mind gotta be open like a surgeon with a scalpel. Mixed with the tips that can help with the mental, also the spiritual, and even the physical. The way she break it down, you don't need a visual. Always keep it fair and also critical. Everything is clear, ain't no need for subliminals. Growth is essential, the love is not rental. You might be perplexed, but it's so simple. If you wanna know how you can interact, just hit the IG or the Glock or where it at. So come get involved, it don't even cost. Just hit the DM if you need to talk. So all my good people out there, stay blessed and make sure you tune in to the RPX. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airwaves. Keep sitting hundred like every single day. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airwaves. Keep sitting hundred like every single day. RPX.
Yo, I just said this is the welcome. First of all, welcome back to the X Radio.
Welcome back.
You know, we took a little self-care break.
Yeah, much needed.
It was totally much needed. I knew I had a bunch of things coming up, so while I had the lull and while I felt the moment, I said, yeah, it's time. So, as I said yesterday on the Social Music Movement podcast, it's been just about a month since I've been on the air, and it is nice to be back.
It is nice to be back. Welcome back.
Thanks, man. You welcome back as well.
Yeah.
You know, we did some self-care tours of the U.S.
Definitely tours.
And you went to New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah.
How was it?
Oh, man, I had a ball.
They
got my beads.
Yeah, like I said, I don't, you know, what'd you do for those?
Nothing.
She said, I want them, please,
I did.
and thank you.
I honestly did, and I was aggressive about it.
I mean, you know, speaking of aggression, I had an experience just maybe an hour ago with this woman.
Oh, why are we on this aggression?
Yo, I don't understand it. Some people, right?
Yeah, you first.
You just gotta let them be great because there really is no rhyme or reason. It was like she really was talking because she got lips and she was trying to make a point, but it didn't quite make sense. But again, that goes back to perception.
Right.
So I can't blame you for whatever you thought I did to you, but the reality of the situation is. It was kind of unwarranted, you know. It was a parking space.
Oh.
And I didn't care about the parking space because there's more parking spaces, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I pull up to the parking space, and here we are like this. We paralleled to one another. Now, she said she had wanted to back in, and I wanted to pull in. So it's like, I didn't care. But you didn't have your Joan on. You didn't do this. And her whole thing was like, you could have caused an accident. How, Sway? How? Because we were both stopped. Right, like, where was the accident going to happen at?
And
like,
at the end of the day, do you get in?
And I said, you know, I said, you know what, Miss, you could have had it. Well, you didn't have your blinker on. Well, Miss, neither did you. Yes, I did. Okay, man. You know what? I apologize. I didn't see your blinker, and you know what? It really is. I apologize for the inconvenience. You don't have to apologize. Why are we talking?
Right.
Why are we here right now? Because you got lips and you want to talk. Okay, cool. Be great. Yeah, that's what I said in my head. I was like,
for no reason.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
No reason.
Cool. I can understand if I was on some asshole shit and I was being reckless.
Right.
Then you have the privilege to cuss my ass out.
Right.
That only makes sense.
And why such aggression over a parking space?
That you wanted to back into, that you did not make that known. Like, okay, miss. That's why I said, okay, miss. You
Defensive driving 101. Something. I don't. That's not my lane. I don't know.
Yeah. So whatever. Yeah, and that's the other thing. She was like, "There's no rush." I'm like, "Well, if we're both at a stop. Like, there is no rush. Like, you're acting like people were doing the skirt and all the extra stuff. Nobody was doing that, miss.
Yeah, ma'am.
So
along,
extra.
ma'am.
So anyway, New Orleans. You asked for the beads. You got the beads.
I got the beads. It was a lot of walking. It was a lot of eating. A lot of partying.
Yeah, well, that's what they do down there, you know.
Yeah. I went for all of that.
I went for the R&R up home.
Okay, well, that works.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's part of self care anyway, right?
Yeah, as my pop called me, the upstairs maid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well.
on my trip, I fixed the power washer, took apart the engine.
Oh, you was working.
Oh yeah. They always got. I set up. I reconnected, connected, then disconnected because my pop decided he wanted one of them Bluetooth wireless sound bars.
Oh yeah, he wanted. Oh.
So we did that because they just painted the house. So we were
Right.
putting stuff back together and cleaning.
Right.
And yeah,
Honey-do list.
yeah, it was totally a honey-do. It's always a honey-do list, but I don't mind because you know
Right.
that I'm there.
Mhm.
Take advantage of it. Go ahead,
Right.
do that.
Right. I feel
Do
you.
that.
Right. Yeah, I feel that. So my self care regimen was. So should I talk about my bad experience first?
Do you?
Okay. Well, we're gonna start since you started off that way. Let me start off.
Yeah,
my
that was
way.
it was just weird to me. It was weird. It was like I know for no reason, right?
Right. So I'm mild mannered, and I dine myself, right?
Yeah.
I like to dine out. That was part of my self care.
Mm-hmm.
So diabetic, not supposed to have it, but I want it.
He said, but I want it. Listen, that's
want
gonna
it.
put you in a real bad place. Make sure you do it in moderation.
I'm there anyway. Anyway, right? So it was over a seating.
See, here we go. Parking space seating. You're parking your ass. You're parking your car. You're doing
Park.
something. You're parking something, right?
Parking. Right?
Parking is a problem. Okay.
So I thought
Got it.
maybe you're being a little sensitive for a change. Too sensitive, whatever, right? So the first night it happened was on Saturday. I took the grand boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he had a fit because I guess he wanted some cheesecake also, right? So I'm going to shout you out, Cheesecake Factory in Willow Grove Mall, right? I don't really go there. However, we went there, right?
Mm-hmm. You did it.
We waited 2 hours for a table that we never received.
Wait a minute. You waited 2 hours?
Did you hear me?
Yo, first of all.
Exactly, because if you know me, you know I'm a foodie, right? So fast. I said, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they just, whatever.
What's with this pause? Wait, what's with this? You have to. There's no reservations now that COVID is here, right?
But I checked in. I did all I was supposed to do, right? Now this is Saturday. I see people going ahead of me. I'm like, okay, maybe they were here. They came to sit in their car, right?
Right.
Okay, no, such was not the case because I went back one day this week to see.
Mm-hmm.
I still wanted that cheesecake, right? So I go. She said a 20 to 30-minute wait.
I would have been like, I need some cheesecake for takeout.
Right. So let me get there, right? Because I took 2 out.
She said, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took 2 pieces out, right? So I go up. Hi, how are you? Linda. She has the frown upon her face. Same reaction I got on Saturday. Okay. How many in your party? 1. I am the party.
I'm the party.
If you know me, you know. I am the party, right?
Yeah.
It turns into an hour wait. I'm on the phone with my daughter. I said, I need to check something. Mm-hmm. So I go back up. Make a long story short, she said, I text you at 3:30. No, ma'am.
I didn't get that.
Right? You know what she says to me? I don't know what to tell you, and skedaddle.
What? Hold up. I'm getting cheesecake for free now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Because may I speak to your manager, please?
Please and thank you.
You know what she said?
Hospitality rule number 1.
No. She didn't.
Customer service. Think.
Yes, she did not want to get the manager. So the manager turns around.
Wait, you don't want to get the manager?
Oh, she was adamant. She wasn't going to do anything for me.
Oh, see now.
So you confirmed what I thought on Saturday, right? Now I'm mom and I said, young lady, you are very rude. Very rude. Now, that was me being mild because I...
Right. You can say what you want. It's how you say it.
Ramadan is here, right?
Indeed.
Okay. So, she didn't meet Miss H. She did not. She met Linda. The manager turns around and come right away. She did not want to serve me because I was in hijab.
Oh, see now? That's a whole extra problem.
But I'm going to seat you right away at the table of your choice.
Well then, where'd you choose?
Thank you very much. Oh, I like to see
Right.
the view.
Right. Like, where did you choose?
The view.
I need the VIP wherever that's at. I'm in there.
I received all of that.
Yeah.
First time ever.
Yo, that's crazy. Like,
Yes.
you know what?
Yeah. We're gonna leave it where it is. However,
Wowzers. Boom. You got the double cannon. Da 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 da.
Right.
Yo, what the heck?
right? So I spoke to my long.
You're in the wrong profession, miss, because that's not going to work out here.
It's not knowing who's who.
Regardless, you cannot do that in the service industry.
Of course,
you cannot
you
do that.
cannot be like that in customer
service. Period.
And I've done it for how many years? 28. Yeah, I was customer service for 28 years. Right, so that's the first thing that aggravated me. So I knew what I was entitled to. However, thank you, Snook Chaos. He will be coming on the show.
Nice.
Who said, yeah, I like that little foot in the butt self-care that I received for the last couple weeks that we were off as well. Because people actually told me about myself in one way or the other. No, I you know what? I needed it.
What was your best advice that you received?
Learn how to voice who you are, in a sense that it's okay to use I'm a co-host on the X radio. Yes, my last name is Brinkley, and my father is so-and-so, and my cousins are so-and-so. And we carry weight.
She says, don't shy away in the corners.
Exactly, because I like to play the back.
I do too.
So now I'm learning to come to the front. And I love it.
Given new opportunities, I have to come to the front. And
we have to.
It really is my
we have to
go-to to sit in the back. I'm an observer. And I think that's our Aquarius nature. Like, we like to be in the spotlight when we want to be in the spotlight. But when we don't.
We don't. And I really don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. But I get it. Thank you. I get it now. A couple people said that to me on our little break. So I get it, and I'm grateful, and I'm humble. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Learned a lesson.
Yeah, so many lessons.
Mine was just some R&R, like really some R&R, some time away, some space from people, places, and things.
Yeah.
Put myself in hermit mode, and
right. I did as well. Not the first leg of it, because I was out in New Orleans.
Right.
I got to meet some dope people. And shout out to my sister, Addictive and Go Getter, for being patient with me out in New Orleans while I collect my beads. and do some unfamiliar things and chart in unfamiliar territory.
That's what you're supposed to do when you're away. That's the whole point of going away.
But they
Check
told
it out.
us to chill. They told us don't go there. We went there.
Who told you don't go there?
The people that live there. So who best to know than them?
Oh, yeah.
But, so I just had to see for myself. That's that.
She said, she said I needed to know for me. I can say, I experienced that. Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to know what was going on out there.
That's
and
the
it was a dope experience. It really was. I didn't know you get to see the whole New Orleans in 30 minutes. So,
Interesting.
Very interesting. I couldn't stomach the food, but
right.
Fine.
Everything's fried and sauced up, right?
Yeah. and for every meal you get a drink. I don't want a drink.
Does it come with the meal?
I mean, it's
like
right.
It's customary.
It's kind of like you don't have a choice. So what will you be drinking? Pepsi, and it's like what?
But that's because there are one of them, party places.
There's a Willie's on each corner, even next to the Walgreens and the. So
now what's Willie's?
Like our Wet Willies or Fat Tuesday. Yeah. So what did they call them over there? The daiquiris. So it'd be our slushies.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, a lot of sugar. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it is a lot of sugar.
It's a whole thing of sugar. I just couldn't. Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
Drinky drink.
Yeah. Back in the day.
That's right.
Back in the day. Back in the day. Listen, I done drunk y'all out of town.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't do it. And
I can't do that anymore, man.
I can't.
I switched gears.
Yeah.
And it is not like it's not enjoyable. I was talking about that with somebody in here maybe a couple weeks ago. It's not enjoyable.
It's not.
Like for me, it was like an elevated state. Once I got there, it was like my body was rejecting the liquor. And it's not like I get drunk. I don't get like sloppy drunk, anything like that. It's just, it's like, oh, this doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it really
get it out of here. A foreign substance.
Yeah. Definitely. So that was
does not mix.
I just did a lot of partying and running around. Yeah, a lot of walking.
Well, there's going to be a lot of partying and running around.
Yep.
Starting tomorrow.
Segue.
I will be with the City of Dreams Coalition. We have 3 events tomorrow.
Yep, 3.
One is the Toy Drive over there at 33rd and Diamond. Check us out from 3 to 6. From 6 to 9, we'll be down on Ridge Avenue, 16th and Ridge, give or take, between 16th and 17th. Right down the street. We're going to be there for the Autism Awareness event. And then after that, out in Darby for the Wham Jam. So 9 to 2.
9 to 2.
Yeah, so if you are a performer, come perform. Yeah. There's a whole opportunity for you to come perform. And, a lot of running around. Yep. A lot of busy work. And, trying to think. Oh, okay. So one more thing. I had to rack the memory bank there. Right. One more thing is we also are... and I'll put them up on the commercials when we play some music. Yep. Yo, wait a second. Pause. So I have, if you are familiar with MJ Hip Hop Connects. Yes. She sends me stuff on the regular for years now. And I had crossed one of these songs, which was the song I sent to you.
I love it.
That Energy song.
I loved it. She's like, matter of fact, I was sitting waiting for my cheesecake vibing to that.
Yeah. That's been on my playlist on repeat. Yep. It's just that hook is so... So we're going to play that. Yeah. Mama Yoga Wellness. She, Samut, she also has an ebook out. So go check out her ebook, and the information will be posted again on commercial. So you'll be able to check that out. She also has an event coming up May 8th. May 8th. She's doing head wraps and yoga poses. Yes. Yep. That's the easy way to say it, you know?
Yeah, because I was going to sit up here and try to figure out the other word, but I knew where you were going.
One Art Community Center, May 8th. Check her out. And she has partnered with some lovely people as well. Yeah. And, of course, Euphoria Water, which I don't have in front of me right now, so we will pretend that is Euphoria. But shout out to Cap and Euphoria. Yeah, he's actually going to come through the show and do some demonstrations and talk about his alkaline water business. Great. So that's I'm interested. Yeah, a lot of folks are into that alkaline water. Yeah. And he's going to tell you that half the stuff out there is fake. Boom. Yeah, I read the whole shebang. Yeah. You know I did. Yeah. Nothing but time on my hands. Yeah, well. I'm curious, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's interesting. Like I always say, I had this conversation with my mother. You know, the things that you're buying fake healthy food. It's disguised as healthy because it uses the words natural and whatever else. I'm like, look at this peanut butter. Look at the back of this. This is fake crap. Yeah. Fake crap. Yeah, because I need to get with, I need to get with Juicy Lady, and I need to get with, I could see her face. I could see her face. Shalon. You already know. Shay Shalon's way. Yeah, Lottie. Here I come, Lottie. Yeah, they are. I just had to get New Orleans out the way. Yeah, there was no point trying to pretend why you out. It really wasn't. So, yeah, I need to get with my... Okay. Well, hello. Hello. Not right now. No, I can't, baby. Actually, while we're talking about it, Took, if you could cue up some commercials and cue me up on the aux cord, we're going to go and play some tracks, and we'll be right back on the X Radio. Yeah.
Tell me Thurs on radio, so baby, stop resisting.
You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. He gives me fever, he makes me sweat, he gives me goosebumps when he's kissing on my neck. Feels like summer and it's winter time. He makes me quiver, fingers on my spine.
Oh my God, good Lord, oh yes.
His swag on leg and he's sexy when he dresses. He's a round town boy, he goes downtown boy. And all the dogs be barking, he go down, down boy. For his love to take me higher is what I desire. I'm so lit, baby, I'm on fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
She give me fever like the flu though. Shorty hot, but she cool though. Call me daddy when I hit it. I be teaching lessons, taking her to school though. Give me fever, make me stutter. Private eyes under covers. Make me melt, taste the butter. Suburban girl, but she got her. Old Rosie out of score. Goalie, if you got a man, I'm about to Brody. Got the pure, that's without the baking soda. Got a smoker that'll smoke for a dose. I say Mayday, Mayday. Your fever so crazy on fuego, so muy caliente. My homies be talking, but what my friends say, talking nerdy like I'm Urkel. I be popping bobble, she be blowing purple. The whole room spinning, all I see is circles. I'm overheating, but it's so worth it.
When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
It's hot out, so you got me fever, baby.
Oh wait.
You give me fever.
Yep. We are back on the X Radio here with
We are.
myself, the RPX, and my girlfriend Cognac. Yep. Check us out on Instagram, and we are live right now on YouTube. So go to YouTube, search Glockaware, and click the live link, and you can be the weirdos that watch us.
No weirdos.
You know what?
No more weirdos.
Listen, I you can't help you know, if you don't got weirdos, you're not popping.
Oh, well, I'm popping.
We totally popping.
I didn't know.
Popping.
I didn't know I was popping.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I didn't know.
Yeah, listen, you know, weirdos, trolls, haters, whatever you want to call them.
I love you all.
We got them all. Love you. Kisses. But, yeah, so check us out. You can watch us.
Yep.
Show's available.
Yep.
Totally after the situation as well. And, of course, I had started my own YouTube channel as well. So go ahead and search the RPX, and you will find all of our, I'm not even going to say all of our shows, but this season's shows are on there, as well as guest appearances on other people's shows and the Social Music Movement podcast put on this by the City of Dreams Coalition.
Yeah, speaking of that, I've been making appearances, popping in and out on stuff.
What you doing?
Sipping tea with D.
You know what? I like D.
I love her. I love her.
Yeah, I like D. We have to have D back.
Come on back. You know
on
what?
the Zoom.
On the Zoom, yeah. You know what? She would be perfect for the teachers, the educators show. Perfect.
Listen, Cognac and I are getting that out the way this weekend.
Yeah, we are. So,
we're getting reorganized.
Yes.
Because we've been, living on the edge out here.
Yeah.
And we want to get our lives right. So.
Yes, and Miss Molly.
Who's Miss Molly?
Miss Molly. I spoke with you about Miss Molly, and I said I'm not going to mention where she works, but they were ironing out the particulars.
Yep.
Shout out to Miss Molly, another educator. And then I've been popping up with Sisters with Agenda, which I found out that she's an educator.
That sounds decent. What? Tell me a little bit about that.
Sisters with Agenda is Sisters with Agenda.
Okay. What kind of projects they work on?
Empowering women.
I love that shit.
That's what I'm trying to.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what? I thought I plugged you into her on Instagram.
Sis, listen.
Yeah, we're plugged into a lot of stuff. We love you all.
Totally.
So
I support who supports me. Thank you very much.
Yes, I've cried twice on her show.
Oh, there you go. Listen, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let it happen.
I'm just so sensitive here lately. I don't.
You know why?
Why?
Because you are in transformation.
I am. I really am.
Yeah.
I am. Shout out to cousin Kaisha that made me cry today.
You know what? As long as you were sometimes we cry to water the flowers to grow new things.
Yes.
And it's like I said, when you are in transformation and you are elevating the things that you used to be hard about, you're no longer hard.
Yes.
You're very sensitive. You become sensitive. You the things we were desensitized to, such as movies and music, no longer become appealing.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So it's all those sorts of things. Yeah, you know what? I have definitely found myself over the years. I'm one of those people. And I am, I don't even want to say it's an emotional, obviously it is an emotional reaction, because crying is an emotional reaction, but like I'll do it when I'm happy sometimes. Happy, frustrated was always my big one.
Okay.
But now it's more like, I have that control and peace, so I don't really get that frustration, that full frustration anymore. So that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, mine
Thank
is,
God.
Mine is joy. I'm overwhelmed with joy right now.
That's what's up.
Like you said,
I can't ask for anything better, yo.
Yes. Peace of mind is, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's just something special. And then another show I've been to, Hood Views, that I was just bringing you up to speed on. This young lady, I've met her years ago at Tanea's Treasures Women's Empowerment event. And I will be on her show sometime in June.
Nice.
We're working on the particulars, and I would like to schedule her for the X Radio.
What's up with Cousin Warren? Shout out Cousin Warren.
Cousin Warren and Cousin Tiz, I miss you guys. I've been on a little self-care break. I haven't spoken to Cousin Warren in just a little bit. Cousin Warren, I'll be back on your heels. We would like to come visit you, Cousin Warren.
Totally would. Totally would love to come to Drench Radio.
I would love to do a collabo with Cousin Warren and Cousin Tiz.
Yes.
And the X Radio. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, it totally would. Yeah. I actually, Cousin Tiz, if you're watching, you're welcome to come anytime you want,
you
bro.
know what? Cousin Tiz is always watching. I spoke to Cousin Tiz. Thank you for the check-in, Cousin Tiz. I'm feeling much better. And who else? I I think that's
She said, I think that's all the updates.
I think that's pretty much it that I've really been, because other than that, I've been kind of off of social media, the hermit mode.
I haven't really been on social media, maybe a couple times a day, and I don't even. It's usually to connect with folks I gotta connect to behind the scenes, but I'm not even really posting as much as I should be.
Right.
So I gotta get back in the swing of that. It's just a lot,
Yes.
posting, right?
Yeah.
If you're a business entity and you're trying to promote things, it takes more time than you realize. And before you know it, you can say, I'm just going to sit down and post this one thing, and you're on there for an hour.
Yeah.
And it's just, it becomes very tedious and
right.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, too much for me, but I'm getting better at it, though.
Yeah, they have a scheduler, and I was going to try it a while back, but I never did it.
Yeah. It's on the agenda. It's on we're going to sit down and discuss. We are
as they say, Agenda 21. I'm on Agenda 21.
We're
my own Agenda
listen,
21.
We promise one another we'll hash that out sometime this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to get my life organized,
Me too. I mean, it's organized. But
X equals life.
Yes.
Come get your merchandise here at the G Shop, man.
Please.
You want one of these shirts? I got you.
Yeah.
Let me know. DM me.
DM.
DM me.
DM her.
Yeah, don't listen to her. Nah, not me. This one.
Yeah, because, shout out Stacknificent, also my comedian friend who gave me my flowers today. I appreciate you, my guy.
So.
And I definitely have to shout out New Dude. Is he still new, or what is he?
Yo, I don't know.
I don't know. At this moment, I don't know what New Dude is, but I thank you for, instilling in me that I am.
I am her.
I am definitely. I am Brink.
I am her.
I am Brink, and even though he's blocked, no, he's not blocked. I am her. Shukran, brother. Shukran.
Yeah, you know what?
Alhamdulillah. Hey, Tanaya. Speaking of Tanaya, she's on my live.
Oh, what's up, Tanaya?
We just talked about you, Tanaya.
Shout
Love
out
you, girl.
to you. Yeah, you know what? A lot of
New Dude. She's still stuck on New Dude because I don't know.
Yo, we can't call him New Dude no more because
it's going on 2 years, so I don't.
But listen,
he's new. Hey, New Dude.
Hey, New Dude.
I may call him later. Today is Thursday.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I won't.
No, she won't. No, she won't.
Still Ramadan. I won't.
No.
No, ma'am.
No. Listen, yeah, Ramadan.
Cousin Julia,
right?
I love you too.
I'm not even Muslim, but I've been affected by this Ramadan as well.
You should be. It's
I don't.
peace.
I honestly don't.
Right.
I'm not a religious person anyway.
Right.
I've dabbled in different ones over the years or whatever, given it whoever I'm around or whatever. But mostly gain knowledge. But I'm more of a spiritual person in a sense, and universal, all this, all this, and, stars, alignment, moons, yada yada.
Yeah, that. All of it.
Yeah. So, but I was put on pause, and that's cool because it is because it coincided with my self-care.
Yes.
And working and all that kind of stuff. So, it was, like I said, a much needed period of rest, which is what Ramadan is, rest and reflection.
Yes.
So,
I've refocused.
Yeah. I've
reflected. Of course, I'm a praying mama, so I'm praying for my babies every day. Praying for myself, my mother. Shout out to my mom. I got mom out the house again yesterday.
That's what's up.
And it was so dope. She said, "Ho, where you going? Take some pictures of me."
Look at you.
Yes, go ahead.
Okie dokie.
And you're posing. My brother's going to get you, Mom.
He's going to see those and be like, oh, no.
Listen, I posted. I had
oh, no. Cognac's banned from coming to the house, Mom.
Yeah. And she
got you all.
And she can no longer go out with you.
Yeah. She got you acting up.
No, listen, you've never met my mother. My mom is a cut up.
Yeah.
Well, both my parents.
My mom is on the low.
No, my mom is not low about it.
I realized I always thought I had my sense of humor from my pop.
Yeah.
But I of course I didn't get to really know him as an adult because he passed when I was like 13, 14. So as I've gotten older and, you know, of course, dealt with my mother, I've realized,
Yeah, my mom.
all the weird, oh, Rosa's, here comes Rose with her shit. I think I really get most of it from my mom now that I'm older and I realize it.
And what I realized on yesterday's dinner, because my children are grown, so I won't totally put out there what happened until, they post on their
Sure.
pages or what have you, because my middle daughter is so humble, and I love it. I didn't realize yesterday how much they both are just like me. One is super silly and the other one is just straight cut and to the point. Like she's, oh my goodness, I can't.
She's the
wait.
no bullshit, John.
Ooh, no, that's that's her. Shout out to both my girls. I gave them their roses yesterday.
Nice.
I'll just leave it at that, and they were over. It was a surprise, and I pulled it off, and I'm super proud of myself
for getting that done.
Yes, man, a huge task. So
kids be newsy too.
But my children didn't see it coming.
Okay.
They absolutely. Mom likes to eat. We're going to get a grub with mom. So I pulled it off, and I always call my girls. Everybody calls them the girls. My roses. So how fitting to have it at Germantown Gardens, I think it's called. Yeah, with all the flowers. They were so busy paying attention to the flowers, they didn't see the surprise coming.
So I'm not going to ask about the surprise until you post it.
Yeah.
But tell me about this garden place.
This garden place is actually, I cannot think of the name of it, so it's the Vesper Club. Are you familiar?
No.
Right. So,
right.
Well, it's been a few things. That's what I'm saying. It's been a few different eateries.
Right.
I remember back in the day, we used to go, me and my crabs, we used to go get the all-you-can-eat crabs.
Right. So
now there's Germantown Gardens, and they have a bunch of flowers and the scenery.
So is it outdoor eating?
It is outdoor eating, and there's poolside eating. So the pool is set. Yeah, but I didn't know how my mom would feel.
Yeah.
Sitting in the igloo.
Right. Yeah, you know what?
That was the thing, but it was fine.
During
Miss Molly
COVID, they came up with so many different ways.
Well, that's not only just the way,
outside.
that's the ambiance of it. You get to sit
I think, matter of fact, were they on the news sometime last year and they had like the lady going around dressed up like Cinderella or something?
They may have.
I think I saw that place on the news now that you say it. It's a pool and they have the globes out. Okay,
that's
yes.
It. Yes,
I do remember seeing that place.
Not
right now.
Yeah, I don't know who it
Not
is.
right now. Wait till 6:30.
See, everybody's used to me being home. I'm not home. I'm outside today again.
Yeah, I saw that. But listen, I saw that on the news, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about sitting in one of those things either.
Right.
Did you sit in one?
No, because I wasn't sure how my mom would feel.
I don't know. I might have went over there and just sat in it to feel to see if
you know me being newsy. I said,
yeah, that's why I said, did you do it? That's why I asked you, did you do it?
You know me. I was like, Mom, sit right here 1 second.
Yeah. Let me go check this out.
Yeah, so I'm peeking over there like, oh.
Yeah.
So I said I have to come back. She said, oh, I would have sat there. Now you tell us.
Right.
Yeah, but
you want to make it comfortable, you know. You didn't want to take the chance of, oh, excuse me, could we move?
Right. Yeah, but it was just and then the fact to have my mother watch and be a part of, not just watch, to be a part of me being a mothering my girls was, that took it over the edge for me. And then like I said, when she said, take these pictures, she's gonna get that phone, get those out my face. So
she's reached a different point in her life. Another transition. That's what's up.
And then she's, she's really tight with the girls. Well, those are her only granddaughters.
Right.
And of course my grand boy, little big head boy. So he said today, where you going? I said, I'm going to the show today. I said, today is Thursday, son. I'm not jumping on another plane anytime soon. I'm just going to the radio.
I'm just going not far.
Yeah, not far. And then I told him what I have to do afterwards. Oh, he thought that was hilarious.
Oh, nice.
I said, oh, I'm not playing.
I know. You know what? My son said the same thing. We're not going to disclose what that is. However, he said, say what? I said, yeah.
Yes. I'm on everything smoking. Yeah, I'm on
Say what? Yo,
Go on.
my kid drives me crazy and makes me laugh at the same time.
At the same time.
And
because
it's
they're
not
us.
even really like crazy as in like hysterical, angry, or anything of that nature. But
Right.
I notice he's always been like this, right? People think we look alike. We don't look alike. Him and I both say that. We don't look alike. But he has my mannerisms. He has my goofy thought process. We can
Right.
look at something and laugh at the same time and just know.
But isn't
You know?
it just amazes me, like sitting yesterday, it just, and I'm like, look at these little Lindas.
Yeah.
Like, one looks just like me, of course. The other, everybody says my youngest daughter, I really don't
I
see
think
it.
both of you, they have they have different aspects of you, but they both resemble you.
I don't see
One
it.
looks just like you.
Yeah,
though.
that.
Yeah, just
That's
like
the-
you, spitting image.
That's my rider. That's the first one. That's the one we bump heads. But you have, like I told her yesterday in my speech, she's the child that you can't contain her. You
Have to let her set her free.
You have to. And then the boy is the same way. So I have two of them that just, and Layana, the middle, she's just the straight and narrow. She's going to do anything that's required of her and beyond. So
Yeah, some of them, man, they gotta. I was in the middle. Like some things I could learn vicariously through other people, and some things, like honestly, thank you, sister, my sister. There were things she went through in life that I was like, okay, I know that's not what I want to experience.
Yeah.
And then there was things where I was like, yeah, right, that's just the way they handled it. And I had to learn for myself, you know? So, I mean, I was 50-50,
right.
but here we are.
Yeah, but you know what? And for me, I'm the leader of the pack. I'm the oldest. So part of that, what I had to realize also doing this self-reflection is that I was very... I wanted to make sure that me being the oldest, that my brother viewed me in a certain way. And, you know...
Growing up or now?
Both. Both. Definitely both. Because he has no children. We're his children,
Right.
as he said.
He takes care of everyone.
He most certainly does. And so, you know, that was important to me. I wanted to be a role model. Even though he charted his own course as well. But that's fine because, you know, that's what makes us us. But, you know, not that I wanted to be perfect, but I wanted him to, you know, want for nothing and stuff like that. And, you know, and then I could tell, like, the way he views me as far as my children. You know, he's on everything. Shout out to LB, Leonard. Call him Lenny now. Because he's my
Uncle Lenny.
and they call him Uncle. My children, even the baby calls him Uncle.
Nice.
Uncle Man.
Yeah, Uncle
'Cause
Man.
I gave him that name.
Uh-huh.
I call him Man. So yeah, but yeah, just to make sure that, you know, I do the same thing for my girls. And so yesterday was a very humbling experience because even though I was giving my daughters their flowers, they let me know how they feel about me. And of course, you know, they say, well, Uncle Man said, you know, so that's all important because
it's a collaboration of group feelings.
definitely. And my mom too. If you know, Uncle Man said I can't have that soda. Uncle Man said.
Does she call him Uncle Man too?
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm alluding to. She calls him Uncle Man also. Yes, she does.
Okay, Uncle Man.
Yes, Uncle Man. Shout out Uncle Man. That's my. Everybody thinks he's the oldest. He's not, but that's my little big brother.
He carry it like he is.
Oh, he yes.
What
He
was
calls him-
going back to the, you know, you wanted to be viewed a certain way as the oldest sibling. What was your most important attribute to portray or display?
Support. I wanted to make sure that I've supported him in everything. Everything in every way. And I'm very protective of my brother. Then and now. You know, I fought a lot of his battles. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as fighting.
She said I was hands on.
Yeah, because, you know, he was a little thing coming up. So
Now y'all traded places.
oh yeah, he got the height and I just got the weight. I didn't get the height.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
okay.
mean?
It makes you sturdy, close to the ground. It's good. Good for fighting.
Yeah.
I said that the other day. I said,
Yeah.
my battle's not up here. You got to use what
That-
you got, and I get them to the ground,
And
it's over.
It's over.
Right? See, thank you.
It's over.
I'm
over.
not a fighter, by the way. Of course, I've had a few incidents in life, as
Yeah,
we
I'm not a
probably
fighter.
all have, and that's it.
Right.
You got to use what you got.
Yeah. But that was most important to me, to
Mhm.
let him know that through whatever, like to the day I close my eyes, I'll always be here to support him in whatever path he chooses.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I have a different experience with my siblings because they're so much older than me, and we were around each other, but it was mostly like my brothers would come see my dad, and my sister would come around whenever, and then we'd get together for holidays. Other than that, I did spend time with my sister. She would take me on weekends and stuff,
Right.
but it was a different dynamic.
Right.
You don't have that camaraderie of being in the same age group
Right.
and
Yeah.
having those experiences.
Right.
Now that we're older, of course, when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, they're so much older.
Right.
And I'm talking 20 years gap. So
Right.
that was older, and now that we are all adults, it's just nothing, Isn't that weird how age has such a significance when you're younger?
Right, because my brother and I are 4 years.
Mhm.
We're 4 years. But even with that being said, he carries himself as if he's much older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then he's always been the boisterous one,
Mhm.
the outgoing one, and say, "Oh, you're Leonard's sister. Leonard's my brother." You know what I mean? Even in school.
Yeah.
And I've been here for how many years, and y'all just noticing me because he came.
Right. And when you think about it, in high school, you would have been going out the door as he's coming in.
I was going out the
Yeah.
door as he was coming in, and I became his drill team commander because he joined ROTC.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think he thought that things would be different for him. No, you're no different than the rest of the soldiers in
Sure.
my. Right, so he had the.
This is
line-
not home life.
It's
This
not.
is we're
And
doing what we're
have
asked
to,
here.
You have to do the push-ups. You have to do the
Mhm.
run. And he's like, "Are you serious?"
So serious.
Yes, bro. Hey, all right.
I'm so serious.
Definitely. So he, and I think that, like, she's not like that at home.
Mhm.
She's really quiet, mild mannered. But when it came to that type stuff, but yeah,
That's why it's funny you said, he was the loud, boisterous one, the outgoing one. But
very-
sis, so when did that happen for you?
Well, you know what's funny?
When did the
Cousin Julia said that the other day. I told her that I am quiet and I'm shy. She said, "Well, I must have missed that part of
Right.
your life."
right?
You think so too?
You know what? I'm gonna say I know both sides of you.
Oh, you do.
And we're similar in the sense, like I said, we sit back and chill, relax, watch. We're observers. But like when it's time to act goofy and turn up or do whatever we need to do in whatever capacity is
Right.
called for us, we do it. So it's like I see both sides of you.
Yeah, but I was trying to tell her that I'm not aggressive. I'm not an aggressor, and she was adamant.
you can be when the situation calls for it. As you always say, keep poking the bear.
Ooh, don't leave Miss H where she is. 'Cause I love.
As you always say, keep poking the bear, and you're assertive and aggressive when necessary.
Yeah.
And I think that's called for. It's called
Right.
for to stick up for yourself or others if you see something unjust being done.
Right.
And that's where a lot of people in society don't. They're watchers.
Right.
The first thing they're gonna do is pull out their phone
Oh.
and video record or put it on Citizens or do whatever. Like,
that
yo,
burns me out.
you need whatever happened to back in the? Do you need help?
Right. Right.
A lot of times that is not the case anymore. And even, what we're doing within the City of Dreams Coalition is
Right.
we are out here. We're going to start block by block May 8th. So
May
you
8th.
have the opportunity to come out, anyone that is interested, and change the community in your own neighborhood. If you have a neighborhood that you would like us to come to, if you think that, of course, I believe that every neighborhood in Philadelphia needs help.
Yeah.
So if you personally want somebody to come to your neighborhood and try to make change, then
Right.
make the suggestion. We will put it on the list and come out.
Right.
And we are starting block by block. May 8th, and we have a lot of city supporters as well as local celebrities, and of course community members. And again, we're here to try to make change. There are a lot of beautiful programs that are going to be held in the headquarters on Osage, 62nd and Osage, when they open the facility, as well as 18 recreational centers worldwide, citywide.
Right.
So, again, it is an opportunity for change, but you have to also take part.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can't sit there and say, "Well, that's nice, dear. Wear a sweater."
Right.
No, you need to.
You need to be active.
Be active. Activate. Be active.
Get in the trenches.
Yeah, that's Sister Talia's catchphrase.
Yep.
Yep. Gotta be in the trenches to change the trenches.
Gotta be in the trenches. You have to be. I've been in them for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize that either.
People see this on me and feel as though like I can't relate if you only knew.
Yeah.
And that's why I
know we speak about it all
yeah,
the time.
and that's why, I do what I do, and I support the things I support, and they're my neighborhoods too. And I hate that there's a color barrier.
Sometimes, you know what else I realized also with speaking with Hood's View, we're going to call her Hood's View because we like to promote here too. What was I going to say?
Color barrier.
Color barrier. We spoke about that, and people don't realize that if I was taught no color, so I don't.
Me too.
Yeah, so I don't understand what that means.
It's weird to me.
Yeah,
It's weird. I've been here my whole adult life, but I didn't grow up here. And even though I didn't grow up here, my mother was buying me brown skin baby dolls.
Right.
And people here didn't even have those types of things.
Right.
So it's like, to me it was part of my life.
And sometimes I think, and that was another point that we spoke on, is that sometimes I think we need to use this platform, the X Radio, to we are always transparent, but I don't sometimes I think people forget or have missed our backstories.
Yeah. Or I would say that's true. It's not like there's a biography out there you can go watch on YouTube, and maybe that's something we could work on,
Yeah. Because people always think, why do people think my name is Cognac? It's definitely not what I drink.
Right.
Exactly. So that's their go-to.
Right. Oh, that must be your favorite drink.
Yeah, no, that's not why they call me Cognac.
Yeah. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the hood.
I love the hood.
I love the folks.
I love the folks.
I love that it is diverse. I love that it was, for me, it's way different. And maybe that's what draws me to it, that it's so different than where I grew up.
Right.
And I understand the struggle of folks. Either I've experienced myself or I've seen it. And
that's what makes us the hood.
Yeah.
If people would only understand that,
you got to be relatable.
Exactly.
I don't just speak this crap because it's something to do. Like, I really see it. I understand it. I felt it.
Life equals
X. Yeah. My dad said I couldn't spell.
He didn't get it.
He's like, what is all this X equals life? Life equals X business. I'm like, oh, life equals experience. All the experiences we have come together and make us who we are.
Right.
He's like, well, you can't spell because experience doesn't start with X. I'm like, well, I needed it to go with the RPX. What do you mean the RPE just wasn't cool enough?
Yeah, he didn't
Pop?
put it together.
He did. He's one of them fellas that gotta give you a hard time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
he liked to razz your chain, but
yeah, make sure you want to write. I get it.
Well, in any event, we made another show.
We did.
I want to again thank us for coming back.
Yeah. We made it.
I want to thank us for coming back. And, we will have, of course, many new shows on the way. We are planning in progress, and we will have some cool ass shit for you on the way. So, of course, stay tuned for other episodes of the X Radio. In the meantime, we are available on YouTube. Go check out old episodes or any other shows available on Glockaware. We have like 20 shows now a week.
Yeah.
It's so super crazy. Shout out to Glockaware.
Shout out to Glockaware.
Shout out to Toucan for holding it all down and making it all possible.
Good to see you today, too.
Yeah, right? You know, just one quick thing, too. While I was gone, I said, man, I came back. I said, man, you know what I really want to hear? I want to hear well, in all actuality. I wanted to hear that so bad. I missed it.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to hit me with one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in all actuality, I have to hear it. So, you know what? I'm going to let Took, if you could, take us out. We're going to spin a track, and we will be back on the X Radio next week, Thursday, 6 p.m. We did start a little early this week because we have things to do.
Thanks for
Thank you. And just tune into YouTube and check out the first 30 minutes of this show if you missed it.
Yeah.
We're out. Take us out, baby.